Arsenal Fan TV. First, you were standing there when I was speaking to Claude. What do you make of that? What he's saying, that you should play your absolute strongest team in every single game? I mean, we've got Barcelona on Tuesday. Do you think the manager's right to rest players?
I don't agree with Claude on many things, to be honest. But no, actually, I want to make a point on this about Claude, because we have to give him respect, because a long time ago, in about October, when we drew at home to Spurs, he predicted that Tottenham would be title challengers, and he got absolutely slaughtered on here, everywhere. And let's be honest, he was right. I mean, whatever happens, even if they don't win it, they're challengers, and that's what he said. So at the end, you've got to give respect to your elders, you know. But anyway, back on to today's game.
Just as he was being nice,
I was being nice. No, I'm just saying, he doesn't get the respect he deserves, yeah?
He was spot on. He was spot on.
Claude is very negative. I'm the other end of the spectrum. I'm very positive.
Right, so give me something positive about today, then. What was positive about today?
Well, no, I'm not going to paint I'm not silly. It's not a positive result, obviously, but it's a balanced probability. We've just won 14 FA Cup games in a row without a replay. Today is just, I think it was bad timing today, to be honest, because it would have been really nice to have a league match after the Leicester match just to keep up that momentum, and also a few days before the Barcelona game as well. But a couple of small observations I had today. I found it quite surprising that we were playing two defensive midfielders against a whole team that were...
Was Elneny playing as a defensive midfielder, though? Was he playing that? I mean, he didn't. He seems to be getting forward a lot. He seemed to be playing that sort of Ramsey role.
He's probably not quite as attacking as Ramsey. It's still early doors to judge him completely, but it's still like two in those central midfield spots. And against a whole team that showed no ambition, playing 10 men behind the ball, we didn't need that. And I really like what we did against Leicester, where we needed a goal. I know they were down to 10 men, but we took Coquelin off. We were effectively playing 4 or 5 strikers by the end of the game, and that went back to the days of when we needed a goal in the old days. We used to bring Carnu and Wiltord on and put them on the wings, and it was like we laid siege to their goal, and we don't do that enough, in my opinion. But again, today we came up against a goalkeeper. Every time we come up against a goalkeeper, they seem to have the game of their life. And you get Jack Upovic today, and Schmeichel in the last game, and Fraser Forster. But that leads me neatly on to another point I'd like to make. This is quite a cause for concern for me, and it spreads to the first team as well as today's team, the whole squad. And I don't think we're going to win the league potentially if we don't get it sorted out. We are not clinical. We had 24 shots today, no goals. We had 24 shots against Leicester and got 25% on target. I think we had 22 shots in the box against Southampton and we didn't score. We're the most creative team in the league, yeah? We create the most chances in the box, but we're also the worst team in the league in terms of finishing, right? And that's awful. And we can't afford that sort of, prolificacy and not being clinical. I know they didn't play today, but players like Ramsey should be contributing 8 or 10 goals a season. His finishing is woeful. Ozil should be contributing more goals. Sanchez, Theo. And, I think if they start scoring, we will win the league, but I don't know. But I want to take this FA Cup seriously, even though I know people will be dreading the replay and they'll be viewing it as a annoying game to have rather than something to look forward to. But I really want to win the FA Cup 3 times in a row this season. I mean, it's the Emirates FA Cup. Our name is on the cup already. We're under a duty to win the FA Cup this year. And, we've won it 12 times. We should be proud of that. And I think it's really underappreciated by Arsenal fans, the FA Cup. I mean, people forget that the last 2 FA Cups ever happened. And it would be amazing if we won it 3 in a row. And, fingers crossed.
Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV.
In mentality. And if you go in with that, then you can do it. I personally believe we can beat Barcelona. We can do it. If we go in with a winning mentality.
What's the tactics to beat Barcelona? What do you think?
Well, just go at them like